Hi, welcome back to Buff Chef. A lot of my clients are asking me, okay, I'm on a diet now and I'm losing weight and I'm eating the right foods. Does that mean that I'll never be able to have anything sweet again? And the answer is absolutely not. Of course you can. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and show you a recipe right now that's going to prove that to you. I'm going to make something very, very neat that's very low in calories. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to use Jell-O instant pudding. Okay, now I prefer the chocolate fudge myself because I'm a chocoholic. Whatever flavor you like, this is going to work for. What we're going to do is a mousse, okay, like a fat-free mousse. What we're going to do is we're going to actually add some Cool Whip to the mix, which this is actually Cool Whip free. It's 15 calories per serving, which I'm not even sure if that qualifies it to cast a shadow, frankly, but it's very, very light and very, very low in calories. Okay, so let's go ahead and begin. What I have here is 2 cups of ice-cold fat-free milk. And you definitely want to use the fat-free stuff because you don't need the calories. I have about a cup and a half of the Cool Whip here. It's just about a half a container. All right, and I've already put in my pudding mix, which is just you cut the pouch open, you dump it in there, boom, you're done. Okay, again, this is chocolate fudge. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add my milk. You're also going to need just a hand mixer. Every kitchen in the world probably has one. If you don't, you probably should. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take my mixer. I've added my milk. We're going to go ahead and blend this a little bit. Just like that. And make sure you get all the powder together. Try to blend it as smooth as you can. Just another half a second or so. Really want to whip this up good. You really want to get in there with it because the powder will tend to stick a little bit to the bottom of the bowl. And you want to get as much of it as you can, obviously, because you don't want your dessert to be, powdery, obviously. Give me another couple of seconds here. Okay, very good. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn my mixer off for just a moment. I'm going to set it off to the side. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add some of the whipped cream in there, or rather some of the Cool Whip in there. Okay, I'm going to start beating it a little bit. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You have to watch your mixer because this can get a little bit messy. It is for me. That's in there a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and take the rest of it. I'm going to go ahead and put that into my bowl, into my mix, just like so. Make sure you get as much of it as you can out of your container. The nice thing about this is that you're talking, anywhere from 25 to 35 calories, depending on what kind of pudding and what kind of course, Cool Whip that you decide to use with this. Again, I go with the free. I don't need the calories. I know my body's limitations and it doesn't like a lot of calories. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and continue to blend this up. If you can see this or not, it's kind of starting to come together and sort of pop up a little bit. That's what we want. Come together already. I'll take my spatula. I've got a little bit on the side right here. I need to kind of bring it into the center. Here we go. Just like that. No big deal. Okay. This is so tasty. You're just going to love this. And it's so easy to make. And it makes so many servings that you can have it for the whole family, really. Okay, here we go. Take about, you want to blend this for a couple of minutes, 2 or 3 minutes, something like that. Kind of use your own judgment. You'll see it start to puff up a little bit, and when you see that happen, that's when you know you're done. I give it about 3 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes. in there, don't worry about those. As you continue to blend, as you continue to mix rather, they will come out, so it won't be a big deal. Okay, I think we're about there. Definitely starting to swell up a little bit, puff up. We'd like to see that. Okay, very good. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take my spatula, and I've got some little serving cups right here. You can use bowls, of course, whatever you have, at home that you like to use for this sort of thing. I make individual servings. That way I can kind of gauge the amount of calories I'm actually taking in, which of course is always very important, and especially in a diet. And about right there. You don't fill it all the way up to the top. Leave a little bit of a gap there because it is going to rise a little bit Actually, we're going to stick this in the freezer, and we're going to stick it in there for about 15 minutes, something like that. You can go longer, but you have to kind of watch it because after about half an hour it tends to freeze, which isn't a bad thing. Actually, you can make excellent pudding pops out of Jell-O instant pudding. They're just fabulous. They're cheap, and they're really cheap in calories as well. So let me go ahead and pour the last one. Here we go. Just like so. Outstanding. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and set these guys in the freezer for about 15 minutes, and then we'll check on them. Okay, I've removed our mousse from the freezer after about 15 minutes. Let's go ahead and give that a taste. Just like chocolate mousse. Absolutely amazing. And you're talking about under 50 calories, anywhere from 25 to 35. You can't make this over 50 calories pretty much no matter what you do to it. And that's if you use the Cool Whip that's got a little bit more calories in it, that kind of thing. I suggest you don't because you don't need to, but this is just wonderful. Chocolate mousse just for you. Thanks for stopping by.